And I am so fired up to open the show with Clayton Kershaw. Clayton,
What's up,
my
guys?
goodness, good to see you, man.
Thanks
good
for
to
having
see
me.
you.
Yeah.
You walked up. I would shake your hand, but we're all wired into this place.
That's
so
right.
We'll do it a little later on. First off, be an analyst for us a little bit.
Okay.
Your biggest takeaway from game one of this Fall Classic?
Yeah, they just they did a great job offensively. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. We knew coming into it that not a team that strikes out a lot. They do a lot. They try to create havoc with their at bats. I think some of the biggest at bats was Kirk last night, fouling pitches off, getting the inning started. And then once you get bases loaded, nobody out, that's a tough situation for anybody. So you got to give him a lot of credit, Kirk a lot of credit. And then overall, I think we just got to make pitches when we need to. I mean, it's not
the open. We pick a homer hunch every year. Every night? Who's going to hit a home run in the game? Dan picked a guy who wasn't starting and made a big deal out of it. And Barger, he picked it right and nailed it.
Well, I can't say I'm happy for you, but yeah, way to go. Yeah, way to go. Yeah.
But I did say this, though. We were talking about what's going to happen in the ending, and we said that Clayton Kershaw will get the final out of this World Series.
Yeah,
Both of these guys.
That was our prediction.
I'll take that. As long as it's a win, I'll take
That's
that.
our
for sure,
prediction.
yeah.
So have you been told what your role is? I got to be honest with you. I was surprised that you didn't pitch in the game yesterday. Did you expect to pitch in that game? What you saw the way it was playing out?
Yeah, obviously we got a lot of guys throwing the ball well, so I'm just trying to be ready for whatever. Obviously I think if a starter goes short, I might get in there. Situations like last night potentially too. But at the end of the day, you just kind of got to be ready. At game one, we have a lot of guys that are fresh, ready to go. So you really could just take your pick down there when it's that type of lead, obviously. So I don't know, just trying to stay ready, stay loose. It's not easy down there, try to stay loose the whole time. Yeah.
I made my living sitting out there. Yeah. It's different than sitting in the dugout.
It's I have a new respect. It's not easy just to hear that phone, get up and chuck some baseballs and get ready to go in there, So it's not an easy job by any means. And yeah, for me, just trying to stay loose. 11 o'clock, I'm ready to go to bed and potentially trying to get in the game. So it's a different animal for me.
How different or how difficult is it? Maybe both of having to maybe have a role in the bullpen, and yet still you might be starting as well. How do you prepare for those two?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm definitely in the bullpen for this postseason, and I knew that going in. We got 4 guys starting that are, potentially best postseason rotation ever, so I knew that was going to be my role coming into it. So I was prepared for it, trying to prepare as best you can, talk to these guys a little bit about what to do.
Is there a routine difference of getting ready to get in?
I mean, I'm talking to you guys right now. Usually I'm, locked in, so it's kind of just that adrenaline spike for 10, 15 minutes and then cool down as opposed to kind of like the 3-4 hours of focus of a starter. So.
It's interesting. You faced the Blue Jays, right, this year, and you pitched really well.
Very well.
Battle of the old guys, me versus Schurz. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I think you punched out Vladdy twice in that game.
Okay.
So in a big moment, Vladdy's coming up. Can we expect that's the matchup?
We have a lot of red-greens over there, who the red-green matchups. I'm not sure if me versus Vladdy is the highest red-green matchup we have, but I'll be ready to go if that's what it takes.
Hey, have you been able to do a crash course in how to get ready quickly out of the bullpen?
No, I'm working on it. I think for me, my arm is fine. It's the rest of me to try and stay loose. So, from the 3rd inning on, just try to move around and not just sit there for 20 minutes at a time. And I feel okay. The few times that I've thrown and gotten up, it feels okay. So,
well, Dan, give him some advice. What did you do? 18 years in the bullpen.
I just tried to stretch and get ready and expect that any time your name's going to be called, because you don't want to be called there mentally shut down and physically they say, hey, Clayton, get up. And you've got to waste precious time stretching to get
loose. What's the thing with your bubble gum and your hat?
Oh, I was a creature of habit. I rolled 3 balls of bubble gum up and put a ball that I was going to use. Don't touch the bubble gum and don't touch the ball I'm going to warm up with.
All right, I'm going to do that tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Clayton, you've been in a lot of big games and a lot of big venues. What about how loud it was here last night? Where does that register?
Yeah, I mean, when he hit that grand slam, it got pretty loud. I'm not going to lie to you. It got pretty loud in here. Great crowd, though. They're into it, standing up the whole time. We played in some good ballparks this year in the postseason. Obviously, Philly's a ton of fun. The fans are awesome there. Milwaukee actually gets really loud, too. So, we're no stranger to playing on the road and winning big games on the road. But, yeah, this place got loud for sure.
I feel like we're seeing headed to a peak, or maybe even at the peak of the Dodger organization. You've been in this place a long time. But, man, bringing the players in, keeping the continuity, has it been any better since you've been here?
Yeah, I don't know if we've reached the peak, but it's been pretty good. I mean, I think
They haven't reached the peak yet.
I don't know. You just every year Andrew goes out and does something, and we got a lot of guys, like you said, consistency and continuity. Starts at the top. Those 3 or 4 guys at the top of our lineup. They're superstar players, but they're winning players. They want to do what it takes to win a game. Mookie going to short, Freddie playing through everything, Shohei doing everything. It's just like it starts with your superstar guys and trickles all the way down, and that's what we have. It's pretty special.
Now that you're in the pen, what's your son gonna do? What's his routine?
Yeah, well, the oldest, Charlie, I think he might be a pitcher. We'll see. He's just starting to get into it. He's 8 right now. I tell him to watch Yama throw, so he's going to be watching tonight. And, I mean, Yama's throw is perfect. It's just so pretty the way he throws a baseball. And if he was lefty, I'd probably tell him to watch Blake Snell. Like, those two are just like, that's a perfect throw, both of those guys.
You made the announcement that this is it for you. Do you take a special time now to take this in more than you did, say, 10 or 15 years ago when you don't see the end as near?
100%. I try not to be too reflective, obviously, because we're in the middle of something, trying to do something special here this year, but it's hard not to for me. The intros last night, looking around, seeing all that, having family in the stands, knowing this is our last one. I mean, it's just a lot of gratitude for me, just a lot of gratitude that I get to be a part of this in whatever role it is. And I'm at peace with the decision, but it doesn't make it any less emotional. It's hard to say that you're not going to throw a baseball anymore, and I'm just excited for the next week to get to do it and be a part of it.
You're not just the pitcher; you're the player of this generation in the MLB Network era. We launched in 2009. No one has dominated the sport like you, and it has been so fun to really capture your entire career on this network. So
thank you.
From all of us, we really do thank you for what you've done.
That.
You have helped the game in such a great way, and we appreciate you stepping up. And
from Larry Boa, telling us about this young kid.
Larry Boa, day one, said there's a future Hall of Famer.
We got time for a quick Larry Boa story?
Please.
All right, so Larry Boa, he's coaching with Joe and the guys, and it's kind of an older group of coaches, right? And so me, Chad Billingsley, some of the younger guys, it's pretty quiet at Dodger Stadium at times when it's not going good. I'm walking a lot of guys. I get 2-0 on a batter, and I hear from the dugout, psh, psh, come on, psh. It's Bo sitting over there like, God, this guy can't get ahead of a batter over and over again. Oh, but Bo's great, man. Bo, I love you. You're awesome to me. But
you know a thing or two about that.
I played for him 2 years in Philadelphia.
He's
bad for a young pitcher if you've got rabbit ears.
Clayton.
All right, thank you guys.
So much fun. Thank you so much. The great Clayton Kershaw.